happening? Hands up! SiriusVybe, baby. Yes, indeed. Yep. Hands up! SiriusVybe. Got my brother Scooby, my brother Kurt. SiriusVybe. Hey.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Frank Sirius, a.k.a. Scooby the Godson, along with my partner in crime.
We said that we ever got G back on here, and I gave it out who's on the couch, that I'd be able to go first.
My bad.
And for some reason, you always want to be first. And it shows that you have a lack of patience.
This man get one little new pair of glasses, man. And he like, you gotta start showing off. Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
With them Jones. I ain't gonna say the name because they ain't got no sponsor for that, but
Yeah.
I know the look at the side of them Jones what they are.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. You want to lead us? Go ahead.
Nah, it's too late now. Let's just do it the next time.
I bet.
But where were we?
You messed my flow up, man.
Where were we?
This is my guy, Dirk DC Vibe Holmes, man. Together we are
SiriusVybe Primetime.
Today on the couch, man, we got our second-time guest, man. This is the first guy that came through, showed us love, man, and pretty much put us on the map, man.
Yeah.
Everybody give it up for the legendary Uptown Zone, Big G.
Yeah. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for having me, man.
Yes, sir.
I love to come and hang with you guys, man.
Yes, sir, man. I'm glad. So you the first second-time guest, man. What that feel like?
That's beautiful, man. So they gonna be trying to do that next.
Yeah, everybody gonna be trying to come back.
Get their second shot, man. We might have to fade them out. Say nah, I'm just
shut the second shit down.
Nah, I'm just joking. Man.
So, man, since the last time you was here, you done did some things, man. As far as you shooting movies again. You doing productions. Yeah. You shooting a documentary.
Yep.
Talk a little bit about that.
Shooting a documentary on my life, man. It's taking a little bit of time because, like, you know how our city is. They hold on to you.
Yeah.
To your stuff, thinking you gonna get locked up, get killed. They don't want to hold your foot. I'm like, they holding all my old music, my old footage out and randoms. Why? I say, man, why you holding it for? Like, they be like, man, he ain't gonna last that much more long. I'm saying, I just be thinking like that. I could be wrong, but it's like, I've been piecing stuff, getting stuff together, and just want to make it dope. So when we ran into a couple of editors, they want too much money.
Okay.
It's kind of thick for my pocket, you know what I mean? And then with me not trying to ask nobody to help me out and all that, so I'm just holding still, just piecing some other stuff up. And then right after that, we going into the backyard documentary.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then it's a lot of stuff I've been trying to do as far as production-wise, and then about to do a whole series with Jerry.
Uh-huh.
And it's just a lot of stuff, man. I've been doing a lot of voiceovers and stuff like that with TV One. I've been doing stuff in the tri-state, little Doritos commercials, stuff like that. I just auditioned for FBI.
Okay.
So if I get that joint, it'll be like 4 episodes.
Okay.
And
that's what's up.
Just been grinding, man. Like, you know how I used to put everything on up New York. I think that joke was jinxing me. So I said, I ain't gonna do it, man. So they be like, damn, what you doing? I be like, man, I'm cooking.
I'm cooking. Talk about it after it happened.
Yeah, we talked about that a lot too.
Yeah.
Man, you just gotta let them see you. A lot of times I be on stuff and they be like, damn, I ain't know you was on that joint. I don't say nothing. I just say let them see me.
Yeah.
And then they go, yeah.
That's how it was with 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah.
I had to rewind that joint. I said, is that G walking past the camera?
Yeah. I had a couple little scenes of that joint, but that was
and you was playing a violin.
Yep, I was playing the violin on the joint. Then I was the house dude when they was changing. Everybody was naked going through the spot.
Yeah.
But it was shooting that joint. It was like you couldn't really tell what our people went through, but you get close to see it.
All right.
Because how they had the graphics on how they was getting with the whips in their back and all that, what we had to endure as our ancestors and our people, man. And then how they could bring that film to light just to see it. So I don't never stay in my trailer. I always ask, can I learn
Yeah.
How to do everything. That's
See what's
how I
happening.
always. That's how a lot of projects I don't jump on.
Yeah.
Because they ain't even got continuity. They don't even say like we on the jump filming. You gotta have the script supervisor right there
Right.
to have that glass at that length again.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have that money right. Everything gotta be right, focused, and you
Yeah.
you will lose your viewer.
Okay.
Once you lose your viewer, they know you ain't serious.
They know you ain't know what you're
They
doing.
gonna turn the channel and they ain't even gonna tune back in no more. You done.
Yeah.
I thought I saw Scooby on that same movie because I saw somebody walk through and they had gray feet.
You said gray feet.
Yeah, their feet was gray.
He can't help himself, bro. He can't help himself.
Hey,
let's-
that's showing me the other day.
Yeah, he always bidding on somebody, man. Let's go back to the documentary. So we've been knowing you a long time, right? I've known you since you were your younger years.
Yeah.
Is the documentary gonna be no holds barred, or you?
Raw. It got because I'd be faking if I don't.
Right.
Man, I got the joint. That joke will be raw, man, because it's a lot of people just know me from the film side too.
Right.
That I be bumping into, and then people like, I didn't know you was in a band.
Yeah.
So man, it's like that joint gonna go. That's why a lot of the pieces that we still trying to grab, and then I'm waiting on the joint when I got shot.
Okay.
The footage from Channel 9 was my man Bruce Johnson.
Yeah.
That interview, the other interview when I got stabbed that time, and the other time when I got shot. We waiting on that stuff, the stuff from the shotgun stock around my way.
Right.
We waiting on, it's just some key little pieces and just the stuff, we just found the stuff with my sister, the interview with my sister.
Yeah.
So that's a tough job. My mother, then my uncles, we gonna interview them. It's just been a lot of stuff going on. Because, my uncles was part of Lord of Legends.
Right.
The singing and all that, the acting. My uncle, Roach Brown, that's my mother, brother. So it's a whole bunch of stuff. We got to interview them. And then that's pretty much it. We got to do the band and a few other people, and then it's going to be it.
Okay.
But it's going to be raw.
So when that video stuff started, right? I mean, back when you were younger, you probably weren't thinking about I'm gonna do a documentary back then,
hell
right?
nah,
So
shit.
did you put a call out like to find out who had footage, or you kind of knew?
We kind of reached out, but I told like Vassan to reach out to a few people, some other people. People kind of like, you know what I mean? Like just gating it, that kind. Like then a lot of people I went to be like this, man. We don't even got that footage no more. Stuff like that from Nations and all them different clubs and stuff like that. Reached out to Wayne's World. He still ain't said nothing back yet. It's a bunch of people, but a lot of stuff I got. Like Big Bush gave up a lot of stuff from the Annex,
Yeah.
the Armory, the stuff with Tupac from the Sheraton Hotel. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff we got. Excuse me, this, and it's a lot of stuff that people still like holding. The dude from Metro World, he was hollering at him for me.
Yeah. He got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, and he was like, man, them players and all that. I said, man, we was kids, Mo. You was dealing with our manager. We don't know nothing about you, man.
Right.
All we did was y'all took all our younger years and made money off of it. Whatever y'all did off of it. I just want some of it. Just some of it to use for my documentary. Man, they terrible, man. It's hard trying to get footage from these people, man.
Yeah. They look at
And
it
I
like
told
it's
them
their
they can
property.
get their credits and all that.
Yeah. I'm about to say, as long as you make sure you acknowledge
Yeah, I
where it
give them
came
their
from.
credits and all that on that jump, but bro, it's a lot. It's
Problem
a lot.
is though, they don't understand that, right? Because if they ain't got a play in place, that credit don't mean nothing,
Right.
right? So they want something for the now. When they understanding that piggybacking, saying
They
boom,
holding it like, and they old.
yeah,
too.
and they ain't gonna do nothing with it.
What you gonna do with it? Just like it's
Take it to the
music.
grave.
It's music we done did in Charlie Jump. We went reaching out to get. We done did albums with Rio. We can't get it. Like we just want to put this stuff out, man. It's old unreleased music that we can have streaming and take a bite out of crime.
Yeah.
You know, we can make some things happen with it.
That's
But I'm
wild,
focused on that jump, Slim. I've been working on it, and I got some good people around now that ain't really looking for a handout and really ain't looking to try to rob it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because we went through it like, and he was running around crazy. Slim, I'm blessed to be alive, man.
Yeah. Of course. Of course.
I was
So-
running out there.
I know we talked about before, us doing some movies and stuff like that. Is there ever going to be a Big G story? And I ain't talking about no Lifetime shit. I'm talking about
Yeah, no, I wanted,
like a real
I wanted
movie.
to do, and that's why I was hollering at the people downtown, man, the cable people, man. Told them, man, we can make some money off of that, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Cause it's like I come from the city, you know what I mean? From the silver peanut butter cans, the food stamps.
Yeah.
It's like ain't nothing was given to me. I was right there. As a little kid, my mother was like working at the Army Distaff Hall, Watts Hospital Center, man, Farming out Lawton, Petersburg, all the federal penitentiaries. My mother did everything she could. And like I'm the only one left, son.
Yeah, it might have to be a series though. I don't know if we can fit
Yeah, it
everything.
gotta be a series.
Couldn't fit everything in 2 hours.
If you pay attention, you be watching the series and stuff. Them Jones be a lot of them Jones be like they could have did something else, and a lot of them Jones be good though. But I be watching them and I be like, man, boy, they ain't really seen no real stories yet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they always tell them New York stories and them Detroit stories and them Atlanta. We got the best stories at home, Slim. I'm talking about like we got the best stories.
Yeah.
The best stories.
But do you think a little bit of it might be, you know, DC has historically been like, it used to be like we ain't getting in front of no cameras. We don't want to take a whole lot of pictures. We ain't do a whole lot of talking. But now with the internet, it's like everybody opening the floodgates.
And then I always watch it because I came up with the guys like it's always been everybody was too cool.
Right.
Even the holler at a connect that's into film. You know what I mean? Like the time not too long ago when Spike Lee came in Mojo. I was like, man, I'm reaching out to people and asking them, y'all know them, man. Here go my reel right here. All you gotta do is look at it. They like, well, we gonna holler at him in a minute. Only one I think I hollered at him really was Sugar Bear. Sugar Bear said, yeah, woo. But he was like, yeah, I know. But you know, a lot of times them people be in them spaces already and they ain't really trying to deal with nobody.
Yeah.
They ain't trying to throw nobody no pass or nothing. We just gotta do it ourselves. And I think far as in our city, the ones that had a little money, they locked them up. You know what I mean? Like I look at what's my man from Gangster Chronicles. He had a whole film thing getting ready to do it. He was getting ready to do it heavy. Yeah. Because he was starting off putting the music with the pieces.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like all the stuff Boobie was doing with One Way. Yeah. Flying us down the line and all us. He was putting the visual with the music.
The music, yeah.
He was like, man, gang, we could do the film shit. What we need to do it. But they take all our men, they gotta, you know what I mean? Just putting it together. They'll really put it together. Right. Not just blowing smoke. And that's what I ran into. A lot of people that was bluffing. So a lot of times people be like, he Hollywood or something like that. I'd be like, nah, I just was already dealt those cards before. And I ain't trying to choke you out. Yeah. That's what that is. Choke me out. You never choke the shit out you. Yeah. It's
going one way or the
other. So I just say I'm gonna stay away from the beef. You know what I mean? Eat turkey. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like you know how it is. School. We done been around everybody, man. Then with the plays and hey, what about this? I ain't giving nobody my ideas or none of that no more. Right, yeah. So I'm done with it, man. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, it's coming, man. And then sometimes you gotta go through those struggles just to get where you at. You know what I mean? Then you learn more. You look, you see the camera angles, you see this, nah, that ain't gonna work. Let's do it that way. I'm watching this, they left that out, add that, boom. And then a lot of times you can do it behind the camera because I'm tired of hearing them cats and people saying, oh my God, he's so tall. You make my guy look like a midget. You make my guy look small. I'll be like, fuck. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then I stopped getting frustrated. I stopped getting mad because I ain't get the role. But I just be like this. I'm seasoned now because I know I got to turn the phone off and study for it. Right. You know
it's like any other trade, though.
Any other trade. You got to want that junk and go in and get it. And then they be like, you was reading for that? I'm like, yeah. They be like, yeah, I'm trying, like, you got it. Just say you got it. It ain't that easy.
Right. You know what it is, too, man? It's the same as, it's basically putting the work in, right? And we don't understand that we do, but we take it for granted that the reason why backyard is where it's at because you put the work in. But when you was doing that, you was doing it for fun, right? And now it's work. Yeah. And we don't work as hard because we didn't realize we was working hard when we actually was trying to get to.
I try to tell them.
We wasn't trying to get there though. We was just having fun.
We was having fun.
And then the end result was we was putting work in. Yeah. But when we got to focus on work, that's what we need to start doing more of.
Yeah. What about like you just said, we put the work in, and now it's paying off, and people recognize you and notice you. But like I tell the younger bands, like, because a lot of times it's always the whispers come from the ones that ain't in the bands.
Yeah.
They be like, oh, they don't look out for the youngers and they ain't booking they don't let the youngers get no shows. Man, I can run it up and tell you, man, like Funky ain't even, man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All them Jones like, they ain't playing like, man, listen, bro, you playing up my way. So we play.
Yeah.
However that's going, y'all gonna fix that part. And then we start going like that.
Yeah.
But we built our little crowd, man. You know what I mean? That's why I tell them, get your people. Like I tell little
First.
Chris, shoot order.
Yeah.
Don't matter what you doing, how you make sure your people go where you go.
Yeah.
And you good. Just keep building your people, but take care of your people because they're gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
And that's why we can play anywhere and we can be all right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, you know, you gotta always make sure you ain't gonna, and I try to tell them, you ain't gonna have no great night all the time.
Not at all.
You better get in there, and then when you notice, oh no, I know y'all, because you're both of y'all leaders. Y'all step around and watch the other shows and stuff like that. I step out when I can,
Yeah.
because I be exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And I
tough.
be tired, so I go and check them. I just be telling the youngest, man, listen, bro. Like, the network is real.
Yeah.
Y'all got to do what we didn't do. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like, now I see them doing it.
Right.
They be together on the shows. They be doing all them network jumps. But I just say, like, make it count, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a different world than when we
It's
came
a
up.
different world than when we came. It was just like, wow. But then you had all the promoters and stuff like that and doing all them shows and putting the swimming pool in the middle of the floor. And you know what I mean? Like, it's a little different, but we got to preserve our
Hold up,
music.
was you there when that joint flooded?
Yeah. Man, it's like, but it's like, them was fun days.
Yeah, yeah.
Them was the fun days,
We was
man.
wild and just trying shit though.
Yeah, but we was at
trying
a different age too, though. See.
Yeah, but I be telling
These
them
motherfuckers
young,
grown. They grown shit now. They calling us OGs, but they close in age.
yeah, I be like, man, when I be
Them motherfuckers say that they ain't young.
Cause then y'all be calling me pops, man. I be like, listen, bro, just say, man, G or OG. But you know, man, like the ones that be like really banging with me, I respect it.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, you know, I ain't trying to be old, bro, but I ain't down my head neither.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So it's like you got to go through the changes, man, because I ain't thought I'd be this age.
I'm
I
about
ain't
to
thought I'd
say,
make it.
listen, man, for all y'all out there, the goal is to get old. Because we know too many youngins,
Yeah,
people that we
the goal
grew up
is to
with
get old. It's
that
definitely to get old.
that would love to switch positions. Pause.
Telling you.
Don't start that shit, man.
Man,
I didn't do anything
I
at
see the way you
all.
was looking at me, bro.
But that was not a wise statement from an old man such as yourself.
Listen, man.
I didn't like it.
All right, so it's a lot of people in the cemetery that love to change places.
Okay.
That's better. So, gang, let's shift gears a little bit. Last time you was here, man, you expressed what you was dealing with your health.
Yeah, so
Give us a little update on that. Everything good?
So I just came from the doctor like a couple of days ago.
Okay.
So my 6-month checkup, we do it every 6 months. No, none of them spots and none of that shit.
That's good. Let's
So
give it up
what
for
I've
that.
been doing,
Fuck
I've been
that.
taking that. I've been taking the soursop, the lung gummies, all that stuff, the cayenne. I take so much shit, bro. I could be a fucking plant.
Yeah, but that's what we are. We are plants.
So I just don't play around. You know what I mean? Because I didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean? And it was scary. My whole family, everybody was scared. I scared the shit out of everybody because I took that jump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then we got to take care of ourselves in them spots with that smoke and all that shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they noticed, like, the last jump we played at Babylon, I ain't come back in.
Oh, really? It was too smoky.
Yeah. So it's the combination of the hookah, the gas, the bush.
So
Funnel.
you ain't finished the set?
Nah, it had to be some boat in there or something.
Yeah, it was a mixture of pretty much everything,
That's crazy.
I think. You know what I mean? And I being an asthmatic, and then your eyes burning, and then when I know what I went through with my lungs, I stayed outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They took over the joint, but even at we just played at the joint up top. I'm straight up my way, all the way at the top though, Georgia, all the way up. By Society.
Oh, Citizens of Culture?
Citizen culture, yeah.
Man, up there, I had to go out last joint, last 2 songs, I went up.
Yeah.
I ain't playing around with my lungs, bro.
Yeah, but how do you I guess how you deal with that knowing your crowd? I mean, they smoke heavy.
That's a good question because it's like, I tell them even like at 55, they go outside.
Okay.
They got a little patio. They go out there. It's beautiful because I don't smell it. Then at halftime, I go on the side. I go on that side outside, or I go in the kitchen and relax. Then I come back out. Sometimes, like during pilot season, I got to study, so I go in that joint, and it's a little room I sit in, study, and then boom, get ready, and then Monday I'm on the train.
Yeah.
On top. But that smoke, man, that joint, man.
Yeah.
And I just know that we was in Aqua for what, about 11, 12 years.
Yeah.
And that joint was just a pound and wear and tear. That joint wearing.
I can feel you because they couldn't even act. Well, they did ask me playing Aqua. It was a super no.
A super no.
My man was on the joint one time. And he was playing. I think he was out.
Who, Bug?
Yeah.
For real?
He was out. He was like, I was like, oh. I was like, Bug, you out? He was like, they put the rag on his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Towel. He got it together and played the last 2 songs. And we had to get up out of that joint, Slim. I had to let that joint go, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We played somewhere Saturday, and I mean it burns my throat. And I don't have no problem with everybody that smoke. Shut up, man. I don't have no problem with everybody that smoke. Right? But it
that man crazy, man.
You all right, motherfucker?
Holy smokes, Batman.
Man, crazy.
Man can't help himself, man.
No, you need to help yourself.
When we gonna be able to talk? When we gonna be able to talk like men? Man?
Well, that wasn't a man talking. That you was just fuck you. When you start, that's when we gonna start being talk like.
I can't say the smoke was messing with my throat.
That ain't what you said.
What I said?
You called it.
Gang, I gotta deal with this shit every week, man.
Nigga said,
I know. He said,
it.
It what?
I don't know. Back to the interview though, man.
Yeah.
Wait for real.
So
See how
Gang,
I straighten up?
I appreciate you, man. God damn. Listen, man, you 50 something.
I'm not no fucking 50 something.
How old are you?
46.
Nah.
7, 8, 9.
Shit me, I'm about to say.
49, nigga.
All right, bet.
Yeah, 44.
Yeah. You gotta grow up, man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, but you the main motherfucker. If somebody else say something, you ooh ah.
Nah, I'm just
but
saying.
But as soon as you
sometime-
said, nah, you got double standards, Joe, and really, for real, that's usually a female trait. You gotta stop having double standards. You can't say shit and then people be like, and then when somebody else said, you like, you can't do that, Scooby. I love you, Joe. I mean, I'm just trying to keep it real with you. You can't do that.
Fuck you.
All right.
Hey, again.
Come on. How the fuck keep drinking so fast?
Hey, because I'm.
What's wrong with this
I was
nigga?
wondering why I was getting so.
God damn.
I was just trying to
I was wondering why I was getting so hot in this motherfucker. Hey,
knock this joke down, but boy.
Hey,
That's
listen.
probably why you talk like you talk, because you drink too fast.
You right. Hey, but gang, so you got a birthday coming up.
Yeah.
Your birthday is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo.
It's goddamn Tauruses.
Absolutely. We everywhere, baby.
Man, hey,
Everywhere.
listen, Taurus is the sign of go-go music, Joe. y'all are flying out here.
We could put 2 all-star bands together.
I'm kind of scared to figure out where the Scorpio go-go people at.
I don't think y'all measure.
I probably
measure
don't,
up.
and they probably don't like me.
We deep.
Yeah, the Taurus is deep. Taurus is deep.
We real deep on that.
Man, super.
Yeah.
Pause.
It's all good, brother. Yeah. So your birthday May 5th. When is the party?
The party gonna be May 2nd at Howard Theater. Gonna go back in that joint. And then Saturday I'm gonna rest, and then Sunday we gonna do a 55 back in the house.
Okay.
Sunday, yeah. Then I'm gonna just go.
Oh,
out of
okay.
Town. Then I'm gonna go out of town Monday.
And chill for a few days.
Chill for a few days, then come back. Yeah. Just relax,
Yeah.
Nothing special. I don't like all them tables and all that type of strippers. I ain't into all that.
Yeah.
I just want to take a nice walk, get some good food. You know what I mean? And just enjoy the atmosphere.
Yeah. And mind your business.
So May 3rd, they can get the tickets on
May
Howard Theater. May 2nd, Howard Theater website.
Yeah, they can get them on the Howard Theater website. Then we gonna have a few floating around. I'm gonna mess with Dazzle a little bit, and that's pretty much about it. We're gonna have a few bootleggers out there. We gonna catch y'all.
We gonna catch y'all.
Yeah, break your fingers.
You know, bootleggers. You know they do it every time.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah.
all right though.
You gotta admire the hustle though.
Yeah, you gotta have your bootleggers, man. They make the, it's like the scalpers when without scans. Nah?
Yeah.
They scalp every time. They just can't get me no more.
Right.
They had me at the joint, man. My lady cussed me out. Had to go. Me and my son, we couldn't even get in.
Oh, right.
They got the fake pocket pass or everything.
The guy, dang.
Wash me up. Don't you ever have me out. Man, it was raining.
Oh,
when the
man.
Eagles whooped us in the rain.
Yeah.
Man, embarrassing moments. You know?
What about this year coming up though? We ready? Yeah.
We ordering some nice pieces in there, man. That front office did us well, man.
Yeah.
They doing it right, man. They doing us right. They getting that thing together, man.
So let the people know, man, how the atmosphere is at the tailgate. 'Cause, I come up and see you.
Man, that tailgate something
game.
special, man. We be out that joint, man. But you know what I say? A lot of people now coming out now, but they weren't coming when we was getting
It
our
was
ass
not.
Yeah,
And we
I'm
was
like,
there,
where
yeah.
all these new motherfuckers come? I say, man, Slim, I be going back to my old video when they coming over there. Gee, y'all some trash, man. I say, yeah, your girls still gonna come over here and get all these free glizzies. And everybody gonna be eating all the food and everything. But then I bring them old videos out because we've been out that junk for years getting punished.
Yeah.
Now we assembling a nice piece. And everybody want to jump on, man. People that threw all their stuff away, they done went to the Saints, they went to the Ravens. They coming back. I say, man, boy, y'all had to go buy some of that Commanders gear, didn't you? I bring all the Redskin stuff, but once you love your team, you gonna love them, win, lose, whatever, man. But there's a lot of fake dudes, man.
Of course.
Fake like a man Slim. I be like this. Where y'all come from?
Yeah.
Y'all don't even really like our team for real. Y'all just like to win.
I feel like we can get back to the NFC Championship. That's a
Yeah.
That's a successful year.
Definitely.
Yeah, we
man.
getting that
And
NFC
then
championship
everybody
game
wanna
again.
play-
We
then They
winning.
want to play with Shorty too.
Yeah.
Then he ain't one of them arrogant ones. We got us a good one, man.
Yeah.
Just put them pieces around them, block for them, and then we getting them offense. We got Debo. We got some people, man. We got some people. What y'all do? Y'all think we need another running back?
We need a cornerback.
Now we need a pass rusher.
Yeah.
We get one pass rusher. It starts up front.
Yeah, it do.
You get a pass rusher
them
that's
dogs,
that'll make a cornerback better.
What about the boy from the Bengals? Did they sign him back?
Well, they
Number
wanted. They
91?
said they wanted a crazy deal for him. So
Not too much. Yeah.
I think our motto is not to spend a lot of money, right? You get the 1 year deals, make you prove yourself. And the thing is, it's like you got some hidden gems out there that just need the motivation. So when they get somewhere, they just gonna lay it all on the line for you because they gonna play for that team because they just feel like they need it.
Gonna go crazy. They geeking off right now because everybody that come in, they talking highly about how everything is switched around. It's a winning atmosphere now. They
what?
want to play.
Yeah.
They going after the ball. Everybody want to practice. And we was shit in there first.
Yeah.
Oh no, we was some
They
bull.
was down the Rose Bar.
Oh man,
They
that was the
was
worst
outside.
atmosphere
Everywhere
ever.
but the practice field.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they say Magic cleaned the joint up though.
Yeah.
They say Magic came and that joint said,
Everywhere Magic
call your
been.
agent. You want to be here? Call your agent.
Yeah.
We trying to change what he told me to get him up.
But everywhere Magic been, he's won.
Man, I ain't
I'm talking about championships. I ain't talking about just winning
we go,
records.
man.
You know
Listen,
what I mean?
we
The Dodgers,
we
the
gonna keep going.
Lakers.
Slim, I'm gonna tell you, when they first got to town with Sice, I can go in there and hear you on the voiceover.
Yeah.
We about to play. I was like, oh yeah, we about to.
I did that joint. I did that joint. I did the Oath
Yeah.
3 years in a row.
Yep.
Yeah.
The last one they took about a year to pay me,
Yeah.
but that's when Snyder was in there.
Yeah. He had
He was
he had
I was
checks
looking
bouncing
for
and
him.
everything.
I was looking for him, man. I was gonna throw some doo-doo on him. I was gonna put a nice ball, put one of them shit balls and cover for that boy.
Like the
Man.
monkeys.
No, man, give him some good gorilla shit. Man, that man Turp, man, he had us on
Yeah.
Rocket Road.
And he was a prick.
Yeah, he was a pretty little. I say, man, this motherfucker, man. So you know when I did the first jump, you know it was COVID time. They had us out there. He tell the motherfucker, no, none of them can't come in the thing. We come around the joint. So the dude that caught me for the voiceover, he's from San Francisco. That did all their media department and all that. He say, no, we gonna come around here, Slim Charles. We gonna go around. I said, man, I ain't tripping all that shit. All I want to do is salute the team, and I want me some Redskin shit. That's it. They put all my little shit in the bag with the helmet and all that shit. I'm saying, I'm cool. I do my voice. So go. He say, nah, we got food now. I say, nah. Just send my car and I'm ready to go.
And you were just somebody that hired to do the voiceover. Imagine being in the building every day as a player or somebody, an employee. They hated that man.
They say he didn't want people to walk down the same side.
Yeah. You couldn't look at him in his face.
Couldn't look at him. All that, man.
Yeah, I'd have stole that nigga.
Dude, I know. Man,
You stole him.
I gave him that. I'd have gave him that.
I would just took whatever came with it. I would get whipped by the security and all that. I knew that.
Man, you gotta get.
I wanted to get one off.
But see, nobody ain't really give it to him. Like back, I'm gonna tell you who would have gave it to him though. Back then, guess who would have gave it to him back in the day? Ooh. That's the Manly.
Oh yeah.
That's the man who would have slapped him.
Yeah.
That's the man who.
He was off everything.
That's the man who would say, "I got something for you."
Yeah.
He'd probably smacked them, man. But he and then you see the little allegations he just last say he hating on the team and everything.
Yeah, fuck him.
He just hating on the success for real.
All right, for here from the SiriusVybe Primetime show, Daniel Snyder, we're so fucking glad you're gone.
Damn.
Hey,
You not?
man.
You don't feel that way?
He still got a bag, man. We might.
Man, fuck him. I don't want nothing from him.
I second that.
Yeah, fuck him.
Fuck you, Dan.
Fuck you, Dan. Hey, G.
Fuck you.
So let's ask this. Listen, you the ambassador of Go-Go, right? Whether you like it or not.
I am.
Yeah, fuck it. You the face.
Where the money at?
With the money,
right, Dad. So, advice for the bands, not the bands, well, the band leaders that have negative energy with them and they take it to their Facebook page or anywhere. Just put it out in the atmosphere because they feel they're being wrong.
So you got to learn, like, you got to think about it too, D. I had to learn too, Slim. If we had that goddamn internet back then, I don't know where I'd be. But I ain't one of them ones that like talk, you know what I mean? I'm a lead talking on that, but it's like, I tell the youngers all the time, you got to watch what you say because it come back and bite you.
Yeah.
You got to kind of be cool with it. And I be trying to talk to all of them, but I can't talk to all of them because a lot of them got their own mind already made up.
Yeah.
But like Shooter, I got a hand on Shorty because that's my little man.
Right.
Chris, I'm on the joint with them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then, you know, with Chris work with the nonprofit I got, Hugs Not Slugs.
Right.
So he do the skits in the school with the kids and all that. Mm-hmm. And then Shooter finally listen. You know what I mean? He was in. He got his son every day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shorty, like you can ride around the way, ready, catch him every time. Mm-hmm. And I say, that's how I kept getting in trouble. They know where I was at. Mm-hmm. They pulled right at the top of Avenue. I'm right there. Mm-hmm. If I'm right there, I'm around 14th Street. I'm behind them around the 40. But I moved around, though. Yeah. You look for me, I might be up Clifton for a while. I might be down here. I might be right here. Them youngest guys really know how to take that in stride and know how to take criticism. They can't go out and just lash out. Yeah. Because you got to know now you got club owners going to look at it. Yeah. The people you trying to work with going to look at it. You want to be like a brand ambassador, they're going to look at it. He might good for my brand. Right. But then you'll wonder why nobody don't want to deal with you. Yeah. You got to kind of tighten it up. Mm-hmm. See what's out there for you. You got to hustle a little bit more harder, too.
And the first thing you got to realize is you're a brand.
You're a brand because you in front of them people. Mm-hmm. And once I started learning that shit, I was like, man, I'm in front of a lot of people. These people looking at me. Right. I got to kind of pipe down. So everywhere I was kind of going, people was like, well, he crazy, ain't he? He crazy. And And I was like, oh, he's such a nice guy. He talking, he's a nice guy. Damn, I ain't seen him with kids. They ain't see the big gorilla the whole time with the little gorillas.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's like they looking at me because I had that persona. I had that I was wild, carry guns everywhere I go. Mm-hmm. And people was like, I don't know if I want to work with him. Took a chance on me. You know what I mean? So Flex was the first one that kind of broke the ice on all that.
Yeah.
When he put me in radio. That's why I be saying when they be doing them radio jokes and all that shit, I say, man, nigga, I was winning on real radio.
Right.
Flex threw me in the fire. Then I end up getting my own show. Mm-hmm. Then when they faked on me up there, PG's KYS gave me a job.
Right.
And I had the longest go run the show with the ratings that I was on 6 to 10. Mm-hmm. And my ratings was beating the motherfuckers that was on early before that. I say, damn, there were a lot of people listening. So then I started learning. I say, man, listen, turn the radio on and walk away. Yeah. Let me get my ratings. And then they was like, man, why you ain't on the radio no more? They called me a few times. I don't want to do that shit no more, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit.
You done with it?
Yeah, that shit hard, bro, because it ain't no money in that jump.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
you spend a lot of time.
Spend a lot of time, especially if they call me a part-timer.
Right.
Because I only had one night a week, 6 to 10. That's a part-time. Full-time, I'm motherfucking there Monday through Friday.
Shit, but you know now, G, they pre-recording that shit. Damn, you can record. You can record damn near the whole motherfucking year. I 6 months it'd be flying for one day.
My boss came and said, man, you been leaving out, going out Copper Canyon, eating and drinking and coming back upstairs. I said, yeah, my show already done.
It's already wrapped up.
So it was just a bunch of shit.
Yeah, bullshit, yeah.
They told on me on one joint and the other joint. I say, man, and then the PD, he took my money from me. Then I was like, me going all the way to Silver Spring, then there's gas. And what time of that is, you know what I mean? Moet and chicken.
Yeah. So what can we expect from your birthday party at the Howard?
Man, we gonna light the fire, man, in that joint, man. At this party, like I might do one more, but I'm tired of them birthday jokes.
For real?
Yeah, I just want to lay out somewhere naked, man.
Good God,
on the beach, man, like with Costa Rica, with like 10 ladies, man. It's like, nah.
I'm about to say, don't get fucked around.
Don't kill you.
I know who you know.
Nah, so I just want to, man, like I want to do something different, Slim. I want to do a joint with all us.
Right.
We do a tourist bash, man. We got Raheem here tours.
Yeah, y'all the same.
Chris Brown and tours.
Yeah.
All my own.
Big Tony.
Big Tony.
Yeah, Sauce. Big Young and Donnell Floyd.
Youngin.
Yeah. Can I get a freak?
Man, listen, bro.
Well, shameless plug. I mean, you know, we are doing the SiriusVybe cruise next year, May 3rd. So, you know, maybe you can throw a party before we leave, and then you get on the boat,
go get on the cruise,
and rock with us and lay out.
Hey, I'm gonna stay.
You can't lay out naked though.
Nah,
can't lay out naked.
I was just joking on that. It's crazy. But nah, listen, I want to do something different every time. Like we getting older, we got really do stuff out the box, and we got to get some stuff together, man, and really like. We could put out a film on the birthday. Yeah. You know what I mean? Rent out a big theater and have everybody come and watch our movie.
We need production.
Yeah.
We've been doing, that's all. We need production.
Like I'm trying to do that type of stuff like that. You know? And it's smart though that y'all done found that the way to do them crew. Yeah. That's brilliant because people want to go and enjoy themselves. Yeah. You can get naked on the cruise.
Yeah. Especially you gotta find the right spot. Yeah, we had people signing up, sailing on the way back this year. So, you know,
that means you did a great job.
Yeah.
That's and that's why I always say, man, like, bro, when people hit their phone and be like, man, Slim, man, you doing a great job, man. I appreciate you, man, and you still doing your thing, man, and we love you, big guy. I get jail calls, man, all day long, man. And it ain't nothing but just good. Man, I ain't coming back, Slim. I'm washed up, man. I love you. Wop. You know, it ain't all the time, can you send me something?
Right.
But you got to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to send your homies.
They just want to feel that connection to the street,
man,
though.
They washed up out. They washed up. A lot of them trying to get back. Like my little cuz, he on his way. He just getting some time back. But it's a couple of other good men that's trying to get back that just came back. But it's hard, man. That joint hard. You gotta send them dudes some money, man. It's lost.
Yeah.
They lost in that joint, man. That's a long road getting up.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's
Everything's
locked
still.
down, man.
Now look, man, and I say this too, man. We know you busy. We know you got a lot going on, but you know the character and everything that you said you're gonna do, man. If you need us to,
Yeah, Big
if
Pocket
you need
Jones, man.
If you
I'm
need
coming,
us to,
man.
we will find out where you at and bring the show there.
Man,
that
we
way
can
the
do that
onus
too.
ain't
But
all
look,
on you.
I'm gonna come, Big Pocket Jones. Look, I owe y'all that, but what I want to do is I want to shoot like I'll tell you off camera.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So for somebody
We
try to
ain't
stick,
exposing our
that's
ideas.
Yeah,
no more. We ain't doing
We
that.
ain't doing that, but I want to do a, you know what I mean, before we can have them Jones in the
can.
can.
There you go.
There
So
it
we
is.
can have them Jones, so we can really do something. I got some ideas. We gonna crush them. We gonna make a bankroll, Slim.
Yeah.
And I need
man,
you,
yeah.
Slim. I need you too, man. I know, like, because we both look up to you, not because you talk.
Man, I
Because
look
of
up to
everything
y'all,
you
man.
accomplished, right?
I always tell y'all that, and I tell Scooby, man, he taught himself how to do all this stuff. And I watched them. I watched both of y'all. And I come and I can see y'all, and y'all be sounding so good. But I just be wanting to know why people don't never, like, just congratulate
Each other.
each other.
Yeah.
Because, like, y'all know I'm going to tell y'all the break. I talk about y'all on podcasts in New York, Seattle, everywhere.
Yeah.
I talk about the guys because that's what we don't do. We don't congratulate each other, man.
Yeah. We stronger
Y'all,
together, man.
Like, I'm gonna tell you something, Slim. The joint y'all did for Joe Claire and Nina,
Yeah.
man, Slim. I told her, I said everybody needed, man. If you send something in, take the submission back. 'Cause I'm saying, even if you tried to put that joint together, y'all burnt that joint to the floor.
I
Slim.
appreciate
Appreciate
it.
that. Yeah.
But I said, but listen, it was one jump. My grandkids was in the back sleep. We was coming from somewhere, and it was kind of snowing a little bit. I was playing y'all jump, turned it
Yeah.
up loud. I
Oh,
posted
yeah.
that mother. See, y'all be making that good feel good music, Slim.
Yeah.
You gotta congratulate your compadres. If you ain't got no,
Yeah.
but a lot of them be having hate, man.
Yeah, but we
It's
let
sad,
them. But
man.
let
you
them.
gotta, y'all be mobbing the floor,
Man,
dog.
let them
Yeah,
fall
appreciate
out the way though, man. Like,
mental-
I mean,
it's a
we ain't
mental
even focus on it. It's because if that's anything I can say to any artist and go that's trying to do something, is focus on your positive energy and let that other shit be noise.
I tell
I
them all the time, bro. But a lot of that's easy to say, Derek.
I know it is, but you got to work on that. You got to have that. You got to feed that to yourself.
I tell them all the time. I say, man, come to my city, Slim. We got so many bands with so much talent.
Right.
And then a lot of times they say, oh man, he always say the same people. He on there shout out that. I said, so then I start saying, hey, there's a lot of us out there.
Yeah.
I might have missed a few, but come and check us out.
Right.
You know what I mean? It'd be like, you know what I mean?
Well,
And the
speaking of,
motherfuckers that be saying it, they ain't even gonna put their mother on display.
Like, can anybody get Scooby some?
I'm good.
Because I ain't get the toast.
I appreciate it, man.
Cause, hey, man,
I've been
listen.
sipping this joint. I've been a good
Yeah,
guy.
cause listen, man, this dude,
I'd have
man,
been like, hello.
this dude, man, this is my guy, man.
That's good.
We're working together, man. Appreciate him. All during the cruise, dude tried to kick me, man.
For real?
Like intentionally, like upset, like called me a bitch and everything while he was kicking.
Oh no.
Yeah, man.
it
You ain't
ain't-
never seen him
It
like
ain't
that
as
before.
bad as it seems. You know that ain't
How
even
were
me.
you talking about when it's as bad as it seems?
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
For real? I don't
was-
think he
it
did
was-
that.
It was
real?
one. All right, so let me ask you this,
My
gang.
Taurus brothers won't do that.
Gang, let me ask you this.
Yes, sir.
Where we come from, right? Say we in elementary or junior high school,
Yeah.
and the dude walk over, do like this, and put his finger in your food.
Oh, we fighting like
We fighting. He got off easy. I tried to kick him.
a yeah.
Nah, listen. I was nah. Hold on. He ain't
That
telling
was
it.
my fifth sandwich.
He's not telling the whole story. It was his fifth sandwich in 20 minutes. The nigga was going to people's plates and grabbing their sandwich. He was. So he wasn't on at that
Trey
point.
Monster.
I was
On
a
that
little
point, he
inebriated.
wasn't on the cruise. He was in Dumfries, Virginia.
Dumfries.
He was dumb fried.
Yeah,
He was down.
I was
Oh,
down.
you was twisted.
Yeah, I was
So
twisted.
he don't remember none of that. But
But
they tell me, man, go get your man over there flying all the sandwiches in. I ain't one of them get a stomach ulcer. You know what I mean? This nigga eating everybody's sandwich. People done bit off the sandwich. He grabbing the sandwich.
When you drunk,
it's
you
No.
gotta feed the liquor, but you gotta be careful.
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
I appreciated him looking after me though, for real.
But guess what he did? I put my finger in the middle of the sandwich. He ate around the finger.
It was a good time though. I'm gonna say that. If you missed the Serious Vibe cruise, man, you missed a good time.
I heard about it, man. I heard a lot of great things about that, Joe.
Yeah.
It was just everything. The people, everything was lovely.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Y'all got a really good following with y'all, man.
Yeah.
Man, it's still thanks to you. I'm telling you, man. Listen, I think before you or even after, we did have Earthquake the comedian on. But from home, the movement that we got when you got on our podcast,
How people love us though.
Like,
So
this
that's
is
what
the-
people gotta know.
Yeah.
I got on Kirkbone Joan and that joint went crazy.
Yeah.
See, cause I don't get on all them podcasts, but y'all my family. And then I feel like sometimes the setting ain't right. Y'all joint. I told you about how I feel about y'all joint. That joint was pretty, man. Y'all got the y'all got about 100 cameras.
Yeah. We got
CNN in this motherfucker.
a good production team, man. Shout out to Collective Vision.
Shout out to y'all.
Collective Visions,
Y'all
man.
got that. But it's like that's how you when you do it, you gotta do it right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why I would tell my band all the time, like, when you put something together, you gotta put it together because your people they're gonna criticize you.
Yeah.
And you gotta be right. You gotta have that junk right.
yeah, exactly. And you gotta have a balance, right?
Yeah.
You gotta have a handsome and an ugly nigga.
Yeah.
Boy, y'all crazy.
Good thing I got my ugly friend with me. But man, look, man, listen, we don't want to hold you all night.
Yeah,
bro.
man. You know you been.
Tell everybody how they can get tickets to that Howard Theater.
Man, listen, you can go to Howard Theater box office online. You can go. You can check my page, Anwan Glover page. You can check the Backyard page. And I told you the bootlegger's gonna be out there.
Yeah.
And
Make sure you get the right tickets.
On that Dazzle. Then I'm doing something down Lax Liquor Store too. We're gonna have that big G pack.
Okay.
Okay.
It's gonna be a Moet and a Patron, and you get a ticket to my show. And we doing a joint where you can buy something at Dazzle like an iceberg top and some jeans and get a ticket. But they got a whole little deal for that.
Okay.
I mean, and then
That's marketing right there.
yeah. And then to my young brothers, it's a lot of the young. They call them YNs. I call them young brothers. My young brother. But there's a couple of young brothers I ran into the other day, Muslim brothers, and I was telling them that we was born Muslim. So I was telling them how they roll their pants legs and stuff up now. They put the New Balance and the stuff on. They could dress up. I was telling them that. I said it's cool. Y'all could do that now. Me and my brother had to fight in school because they said we wore dresses and sandals. So when my pops went back to the pen, you know what I mean, switched with my brother and my sister, and they kept doing it, but I didn't.
Right.
And there was a few other Muslim families up my way. But I tell the youngest, like now, embrace your religion, stick together. It's cool now, y'all can wear that and you can style it up, but it wasn't that way. I was gonna post something last week, but I'll probably do it this week or next week around my birthday time when we had the, with the prayer and everything. And like my family, like to one of my daughters, she's still every day. But it's like my brother before he passed, he every day. But I had stepped away, and then all my people, like even DF Dogfather, like, man, you gotta get back on your deen.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm saying, I'm not gonna lie to, to my religion. When I'm ready to come, I'm gonna go all the way full force.
Right.
But I'm gonna be ready for it. You know what I mean? When Ramadan time, I just don't speak about it. We it's already there for us. This is what we do.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to tell my youngest because they listen to me a lot and they listen to everything. I say you can't abuse the religion. You know what I mean? Because they go hard, and then it's like you can't run to the nation when you did that. You know what I mean? But mercy, you know what I mean? You will be forgiven, but don't
rely on that.
Yeah, and I try to tell them all the time. They be like, man, big homie, you don't be woo. But you got to teach them.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of them that's lost out there that we got to really teach them that the disrespect And the elders, we got to hold them and look out for them. And you ain't going to be that age for the rest of your life. Yeah. So you got to kind of like embrace it and grab them. Right. And just try to talk to them as much as you can. Any of the youngest, you see them, just try to pull them up because they
wild and reckless right now.
Man.
They gone.
Out of control.
I be grabbing every time. I be like, T, you wait your time talking. I be like, man, let them on, let us, Mo.
Yeah.
They really just need a little guidance, and it's kind of hard.
Yeah.
But, you know.
We working on them,
Yeah,
man.
man, we working on this backyard.
Let's do it, and let's do it together. If you need us with the Hugs and Slugs, man, let us know, man.
Need y'all to come through, cause man, we hit them Jones all the time, and I'm out all the time. But like, pilot season is done now, so I'm done. You know what I mean? I was trying to get as much as I could.
Wow.
It's time to get busy.
So
shout out to the YBs, man, the young brothers.
Yeah.
Young brothers.
And one last thing, man.
I call them young brothers.
One last thing before you go, man. Those that might be traveling up, see you at the Roots picnic, man. What can they expect from you there, man?
That's gonna be crazy, man. Like, I can't give it all the way up, but we working on a bomb piece, man. I've been outside since 7 this morning, man. My knees hurt like Makembe Mutombo. I'm tired as a motherfucker, man. But it's gonna pay off, man. And it's gonna be our 3rd year going up, man. Shout out to Juke, Jerry, man. Shout out to, man, Sister Rob and everybody, man, that always look out and throw the pass. But like, each year we bring more people up that jump.
Right.
So they going crazy, man. They come from out of town. I got some of my acting buddies just from Philly.
So what's that weekend?
May 31st.
May 31st.
That's Labor Weekend or something like that?
Memorial Day, right?
Memorial Day.
Yeah. But it's gonna be crazy, man. We got a good lineup. We gonna rock out with CeeLo Green on stage. We had Anne-Marie last, and then watch out. Backyard gonna be on the tiny desk.
Oh, sweet.
With Anne-Marie.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw her post something.
Yeah. So the band gonna back her up. Mm-hmm. And you know, man, I know everybody's seen everything. Me and Wink did the front porch with Snoop.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that jump was crazy.
I got shout out on that.
Shout out to the front porch. Yeah,
I got shot.
I freestyled that whole jump.
Yeah, I know that was cranky.
Proud of me, Snuff.
Yeah, I know. I saw
I
it.
was telling you, man. I couldn't drop the ball on that jump.
There you go,
Snuff.
man. Now you killed it.
But I just came to support. Wink
Yeah.
and then Snoop was like, man, you don't get your hands in, nephew. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was a beautiful time, man. And we had a great time.
Yeah, we just had New Chid, man. Shout out to that movement.
Man,
Yeah, shout out to the front porch.
Working hard, man. It's paying off, but he got that jewel, man, and he was raised right.
Yeah.
He come up on his pops chewing them, man. They raised Shorty right, man. He got his head on. He ain't got an organ bone in his body. Mm-hmm. He quiet. He just grinding. You know what I mean? That's what you need in an artist. And he putting that platform like that.
Yeah.
Come on. Everybody coming. You got the musicians up there from here. Mm-hmm. It's just beautiful, man. Then the people that's coming out to get on that joint to blow your mind.
Nah, man, nah. It ain't doing nothing but getting better and better.
Nah, that's beautiful.
Shout out to these movements, man. These are things that we need to look forward to and get behind so that we can keep this city flourishing and going the right way.
I got to stay tuned because we're going to be doing stuff with my brothers right here, film-wise, because I ain't moving out my city, Snuff. They've been trying to get, man.
can do it right
you
here.
gotta come. Man, that shit, I get homesick, boy.
Yeah, man.
So we can do it right here.
Yeah,
They
it
just
is.
got to give us the money.
Yeah.
We're going to get it, bro.
Out of that lane where we're taking stuff from people. But y'all got to come up with something before we...
Before you go back.
Nah, but we gonna get it though. We got some people reaching out, man. It's gonna be good, man. We just gotta shoot it good, and you know what I mean. We
Just gotta put the work in.
That's it.
Let's put the work in.
We know we've been talking about stuff. We got.
Hey, let's stop talking and let's
be
work.
about it.
There it is. There it is.
So what? Tell everybody where they can find you, man. I mean, everybody know where you at
Anwan
already.
Glover on my IG, man, and my we gonna kill me. But my YouTube joint is Big G TV 202, something like that.
Okay, it's something like that.
But I'm about to tune back into that joint because I kind of stepped away from it for a minute because I was going through a lot of stuff. And I had to get my brain back in order. But my YouTube, I'm going to have that. You know what I mean? If I can get a free plug from my guys, I'll throw it back on the line. Man.
Absolutely.
And done.
You already know.
Yeah.
You know, but it's love, man. I appreciate y'all, man. SiriusVybe.
Thank you, man. Y'all give it up for Big G, bro.
Big G,
Love,
man.
man. Love y'all, man.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
And listen, before I go, let y'all know SiriusVybe do feed you on their podcast and their food ain't stale. It's fresh. And they got crushed grapes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Crushed grapes. Man, listen, I'm your boy Frank Sirius, a.k.a. Scooby the Godson, along with my partner, man.
Man, I'm Dirk, DC Vibe.
And together we are
SiriusVybe Primetime. I appreciate you, Scooby.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you too, brother. See y'all next time, right here on SiriusVybe Primetime.
Yeah. Any more crushed grapes, please?